I'm really worried about being down here because yes, they're next to these giant piles of basalt, but they'll be in danger because that's where the skeletons and zombies will spawn. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. So we will have a stonecutter here. Just for now. We will move it later, but it will be there for now. And we're also going to have build workshop, stone, a stone mason on the other side. Oh, once the palisade's done, we can start back on cutting down those trees. Palisade base, pine logs. Doot. There we go. Oh, and we need to fill up these holes here too, before I forget. It's a temporary base. We can take it down later. And there he runs off with the stuff to make that stonecutter downstairs. We will not be able to put torches down there until we get a carpenter. Not a big worry. Okay, he's done. He's finishing up building the last of the palisade. So, resume clear cutting this whole area. Okay, she's working hard. That's going to be a chair, workbench, chisel for the stone mason. After they're done with that, we can start by putting the sawmill down. The stonemason is going to build the sawmill, which is going to be fantastic when it's done. But you also need to do more planks, more planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6 for just a workbench at the last. Because the stonemason can also make chairs and make them much faster than the oh my god, did they build... They built the stonemason first. Oh. That sucks. I did not want the stonemason to be first because they only make things out of blocks, and the stonecutter is the one that makes the blocks. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Because she's got 2 planks, and then oh my god, no, we're gonna have to deconstruct that. We're gonna have to deconstruct that. I need the stonecutter first. You need tons of blocks before you can have the stonemason. The stonemason is worthless without the stonecutter. My bad. I am impressing everybody with my professionalism right now, I swear. It's a nice mohawk. Who are you? You're a pioneer. You're a business. Damn, you... What is your build skill? It takes forever. What the hell? Okay, now we're building that. Baratexeldinkle. Wow. Wow, gnome names. Wow. Okay, anyway, the stonecutter needs to be built first. Oh my god, he fell asleep while building it. My fucking hero. It's only the 4th day of spring. We're not too slowed down. I'm not too much of an idiot. Is somebody actually going to come? Nope. Kurt was coming to build it, but he fell asleep too. In the middle of building it. How many people are going to fall asleep before this actually gets built? Another one fell asleep! Beacator fell asleep while building. Did Beacator even reach it? Nope, Beacator was on the way and fell asleep. Well, so, oh my god, it's finally finished. Okay. Jesus. Okay, blocks. Craft 2, 64, because we're going to need a lot. Do not accept generated jobs. Build me a couple block piles first. At least. Let's make it so that this can also hold all stoneworks. There we go. And for now, this is going to be a temporary thing, but it'll be close proximity kind of stuff, and build those 2 block piles there to hold the blocks that we will be using. And mine this out. And then after that, build me the stone mason that we want. We still do not have that last chisel. Not a big deal. Are you building a chisel? Nope, you ran off and fell asleep. Cool. Cool, cool. So let's set this to unassigned for now. We just need to finish that chisel. And who's going to fall asleep on the way to go do this? Let's change this stockpile to not hold plant matter. No seeds or clippings, because it will quickly fill up with seeds and clippings. Want it to hold important stuff. Seeds and clippings are a dime a dozen. God damn it. I'll set it to a 4 priority. We probably want to assign a pretty good mason to this. It's going to be one of the miners. Probably, let's see, 27, 28. We will make it Kurt. Kurt, who is currently asleep on it, will be the guy assigned to this, so we can race through those block piles. So I basically put it down here, even though it's a little bit dangerous to be in the dark like this on the skeleton and zombie level, because it means they'll have close proximity to the stone. They won't have to run back and forth very far. Let's go back and check out here. Alright. Are you making the chisel? Somebody needs to make a chisel. There you go. You had to go grab stone first to make the chisel. Okay. So there's a lot of work to do right now. A lot of work to do. We're still just at 2x. He made the chisel! Yay! And they're gonna make the stonemason. Putting them gnomes to work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we're doing. Man, it is making me nervous how dark it is down here. I really should not have dug down past level 8. That was a big mistake. I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're waiting on the block piles. He should be working on the block piles right now, actually. Priority list goes down, so. Okay. We have enough blocks for the block piles, so he's going to run out. He's going to grab the blocks, make block piles, so we can store them easier, closer. Actually, not there, so cancel these 2 here. And then, pause, build, storage, block piles. Right there and there, so they'll be close to the mason. Because we want them to be close to the mason, because the mason will be using the block piles. Well, this way we'll also be close to the door. I think I need to make ebony tree farms, make a black palisade walls around my kingdom. Oh, that'd be awesome. I love the way that ebony looks, but I haven't gotten to play with it. I haven't played with it yet. So we want to start on a chair for the saw blade, for the sawmill. So basalt chair and a saw blade first. And then let's build 1 stone door for protection, 2 stone doors for protection. And then make me like 4 more chairs. Because of everything else we're going to be building now. 2 knife blades with 2 knives, because by that point we'll have the carpenter. And you can probably 1, 2, 3, 4 work on stone swords after that. Yeah, should be good. Okay. And we should have somebody coming to work on this really soon. Things can still get in and out of the kingdom, of course, but I always prioritize safety. I should prioritize safety more. Oh, that's a woodcutter working as a stonemason. Let's grab our other miner to do that, Bell. We'll assign Bell to this, because he's pretty fast. No, do not accept janitor jobs. I hate reshuffling gnome jobs to make up for losing a VIP. Yeah, it's... I should have prioritized all of that, but I did not, and I wish I had. All safety and everything. I've had a trouble. My last 3 places have been demolished by dirt golems because I was dumb and prioritized building over safety. Let's not do that this time. So we got the saw blade done. And there it goes. Nope, he's just putting it down. Okay, fine. What else do we need for the sawmill? We need a workbench and a chair. You should be working on the workbench right now, and the mason should be working on the chair. And he's not. Why are you not? Oh, you're waiting on... He's waiting on more stone blocks to be done. And we got our miners working on the stone carving and masonry right now, because there's nothing really that they need to dig out. These are piles of 64 basalt each, so they've got a while until we're going to need to quarry out some more stone. So basically we're just waiting on more stone blocks here. Is the workbench done? It is. Now we're just waiting on that chair. Which... Oh, Belle fell asleep, that's why. And we have people idling. Who are you? Who's idling? My pioneers are idling. That means they don't have enough to do. 92 food, 91 drink. We're pretty good at the mow. I guess we really don't have much for them to do at the moment. We could always have them on clay farming, I guess. Yeah, let's set them to farming out clay. So replace floor, dirt. We got a little bit of dirt we can still use. And we will be wanting to clean out this area. So when they have nothing else to do, my farmers can work on clay. And let's make sure really quick that profession-wise, workshops top, then mining build. Okay. Woodcutters, workshop, agriculture, mining, build, farm. We want to set build down. There we go. They will take care of everything else before they get to building. God damn it, people. This is the most frustrating part in the early game because the gnomes constantly fall asleep. And I understand. You know, they made knives first. Let's cancel all this stuff until this chair is done. This chair is very important. Because they made 2 knife blades first, and we didn't need those knives. That was 2 stone blocks we totally could have used. There we go, making the chair. And go ahead, make me 2 more chairs. We're gonna need them. Okay, there's the chair done. And there's nothing else to do here, so we will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a workbench. And then another one. We've got chairs coming from the stonecutter. We're going to have planks coming from the sawmill once it's done. But we're going to need workbenches very, very quickly. So we can at least have more planks coming out. Nobody's building the sawmill. All the building jobs are being done to the clay first. So let's just suspend those for a while. There we go. There's the chair. Let's, okay, so interesting thing you can do in the game. There's your depth, food, and drink up here. That is all tracked by your tracked item. Food and drink is. We're going to make some new designations right here. My favorite are bandages, which I always want to track. You always want to track bandages. If you're running out of bandages, it means people are going to die. Bandage. Okay, new. Do logs. This is a personal thing I like to do. Just I like to track logs and coal. So I'll track coal. We only have 5 at the moment. And then what else do I want to do? I think that's okay for now. Yeah, that's okay for now. Actually, no. We also want to set tracked items, new rocks to track when we're gonna run out of raw stone, which is gonna be a while, and then soil as well, so we can track when we're gonna run out of dirt. Yeah, so we've only got 35 right there, so that's a good thing to track. We can take those off later when we want to. The sawmill is done. I love the sawmill. We're gonna make it so it does not accept generated jobs. Plank, we're gonna make. Pine logs, have always at least 16 before you work on anything else. Same thing with birch. Next, 16. Then orange next, 16. We have not yet worked on apple. Apple logs are doing something else at the moment. I don't really care. But we're gonna get pine planks, which mean cancel that. Cancel all of these planks. The crude workbench takes forever to make planks. Let's set the priority here to 4. She will make planks ridiculously fast, which can then be put straight to the workbenches. You see how fast she's making those, and he's already working on a workbench. It's so beautiful. Because next is going to be the carpenter. One of the most useful and beautiful and just... I love it. I love the carpenter. I want to marry it. I want to have sex with it. The carpenter is great. Don't judge me. Shut up. Actually, let's cancel where this one is right here. We'll wait until he's done with his 2 workbench, with 1 workbench, actually. He only needs 1. Once he's done with this 1 workbench, we're done with the crude workbench. Period. End of story. Done. And he's done with it, so we're going to deconstruct this sucker. Please? Somebody? Somebody, please? Oh, hey, wait, that's Bell. He is not working at this anymore. We want to make 2 more chairs at least. Then make me some tables. Then have 2 knives you can make whenever we get hilts. Then we already have... Yeah, make knives when you have hilts. It's going to be a while, but we already got the blades done. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. Yeah. That'll be great. Okay, that's done. We're going to immediately replace it with a carpenter. This stockpile is already really full. That's why you want to take seeds out of it. I'm really sad that I put seeds there. Oh well. So the crude workbench is donezo. Duns and duns. We're at the 5th day of spring. Working good. Our lumberjacks are still working hard. Planks are getting made. We might want to make a plank pile, actually, because they're taking up 1 space per here. We can't make planks until we get the carpenter, though. How are we doing? We need a chisel. Huh. My bad. Here. Make a chisel. I forgot we needed a chisel for that. It does take up a wood block, or a stone block to use, but it's not a big deal. That's interesting, the color is not right on those. Bell fell asleep, didn't he? Nope. He's building the carpentry. That's right. He's building it. Okay, cool. Alright, done with the carpenter. Excellent. We're going to start off with sticks made out of pine. We want to have at least 4 of those all the time. We will leave accept generated jobs on here for now. No, not accept generated jobs, because then it'll make the tables and chairs for everything else. We don't want that. Do we need anything at the moment that we want to build? Hilts. We want to build hilts. Make me, we needed 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hilts. We'll have sticks that he will constantly be making. Then make 2 wheelbarrows, 2 buckets, and then wooden shield. Interesting thing about the shield, I want to make pine shields. You cannot say always have 1 in storage. That's not how it works. It's how many exist. So I'm going to have to make up to 10 pine shields so that there's extras. First, though, we want to be making these plank piles. 2 plank piles. So actually, let's cancel all of that. 2 plank piles. Yay. Everything else we're going to wait on. I do not know what our enemies are going to be. I could make short bows right now, but I would not be able to make the quivers because we don't have hide and we don't have string with the tailor. So that's sort of no point right now. Let's, of course, build our storage plank pile. Where is it? How am I not seeing the plank pile? There it is. Wow, it's near the top. I'm just... 2 plank piles. There we go. He made it out of birch? Really? Oh well, we have 1 pine plank pile, 1 birch plank pile. Not a big deal. They will at least put their pine planks in there. Now we can set everything else. So, sticks. Pine sticks, because we have lots of pine trees. 4. Now the hilts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 wheelbarrows. 2 buckets. Up to 10 wooden shields so that we have extras in case any of them break or we want to load any of them onto the people for later on. And that should be it. We could start making the short bow, we could start making arrows, but we don't have strings from the tailor and the loom, which I need to make a loom. When he's done with all of that stuff, he can make a loom. There we go. And we don't have... yeah, actually, that's it. We don't have any hide, which we need to make small quivers. Plus, we don't know what's going to be attacking us. Like, the Bug Kingdom, completely immune to short bows. Completely immune. Which is incredibly annoying, as you can imagine, shooting at them forever, and then they never die. There we go. Now a carpenter could be constantly working on that, though we are actually going to make sure, first off, our woodcutters go back to wood cutting. Workshop is going below agriculture. Regular peons can work on those. You see our guy loaded up with our top knight loaded up with the hammer, copper helmet, and breastplate. So our woodcutters will no longer be working on the workshop. They're going to be going back to chopping trees. Yes, they're really fast at working on the workshops, but we need the area that we're going to be building our main base in. So they need to go back to chopping trees. So regular peons can now work on those. Go back down to here. Oh, that reminds me. Carpenter. I need torches. Holy shit, do I need torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They might make those pretty quickly. I don't know, but we need torches because this is dangerous right now. This is really, actually, really, really dangerous. We will set some wall torches here. 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a bear. I don't care. We do not have enough coal to make another torch. Not a big deal. Wall torch. Right here. It'll be enough to light it up so we have less chance of getting skeletons and zombies. Which is really what I need. Still got plenty of rocks, so we don't have to worry about quarrying out here for a while. Oh, it feels so good to be back. Let's rename some gnomes here, because we've got ridiculous names like Beakator and Barracks Taldinkle. I don't even know. You're Zolaro now. Congratulations. Zartlitus. Sounds like Zart Fetus. Sounds like Fart Fetus. You're gonna be Jack D. And then Wandletump. You are gonna be Zorin. There we go. The confusing names will be renamed right away. We had somebody idle. Who was that? Apparently they're done now, or sleeping, or eating. I didn't see who they were. Which reminds me, now that we have blocks and planks, we need to do workshop, food, well. We still have 85 drinks, but we want to build a well ASAP. Wells are incredibly important so that your gnomes don't die. Let's go ahead and put the well up here, because it's a safe place to put it. I mean, it's a good safe place to put it. We can block off this area, surrounded by a palisade, whatever the hell we want to do. The well means that when your drink supply is at 0, your gnomes will go drink from the well. That's basically it. I probably will want more than one, but right now we're good. So, next on the agenda for workshops is not going to be the wood carver or the stone carver. It's not going to be the loom, because we can't build the tailor without a bone needle. It is going to be the butcher shop next, which we have everything for already, which is why I made the knives. So, butcher shop is next, and then after the butcher shop is the bone carver, who is the only one that can make the bone needle, which we then need for the tailor. We can build a loom right now. He can make bolts of cloth forever until the sun comes down. Until the yaks come home. Oh, look, our strawberries are coming up. But without the bone needle, you cannot make a tailor, which you need for bandages. And to get a bone needle, unfortunately, you need to butcher something. I'm not going to butcher one of my yaks because I have a breeding pair. So I might need to send all of my people out to go after a monitor lizard or something. I don't even know, but we need a bone needle like ASAP. It's going to be a while until we get one, because, yeah, we need to keep the breeding pair of yak and mama yak. Okay, right away, do we have any stone doors yet? Nope, but he's going to build them eventually, so we need to set doors out to stop whatever intruders we're going to get eventually. They won't stop them permanently, but they will at least slow them down. How are we doing here? Everything's done, wow. Did I not tell it to make... I didn't tell it to make stone doors. Okay, 2 stone doors. Make me 2 more chairs, because we'll need them. And I guess that's really all we need for a while. Make me trough. Just 1. And yeah, that's all we need for a while now. We're not going to need more for a while.